A recent report came out saying that about 50% of people who receive an inheritance did not expect to receive that until they actually got a call or something from the bank or a financial advisor telling them that these assets were now theirs. The reason I mention this is one of the most important pieces to receiving an inheritance, or maybe even more importantly, is to passing on an inheritance well, comes from the planning that happens prior to death. Now, I know death is very morbid, it's not very fun to talk about, but there are a lot of things that you can implement early on, even when you're in your 40s and 50s, that can be very beneficial to your kids and even yourself in terms of passing on your values, being able to save on taxes, and passing on assets at the right stage of your children's lives. So that's a few of the things that I talk about this week. But to hit on a few, one of the things that people really care about when they pass on their assets is saving on taxes. And maybe by saving on taxes, I simply just mean paying as little amount to the government as possible. As you know, not many people are going to be impacted by the lifetime exemption, which is currently about $14 million. But that doesn't mean there aren't assets that when you pass them on, they will be taxed. Remember, if you're talking about a 401k or an IRA, typically your beneficiary is going to have 10 years to deplete this account. So if we take $1 million, that's simply going to be $100,000 maybe per year that they're going to have to add to their income. Now I know, big deal, I have to take $100,000 extra of income per year that I was not expecting. But if this is someone who has built this up over their entire life, a lot of times this can be very painful to have to give a portion of that to the government. Another important consideration is passing on values along with that. So that really comes into the conversation of a full estate plan and being able to pass kids wealth whenever it's the right time to receive it, i.e. they're not going to take it and spend it on a car or something that's not wise. But these are important conversations that we have when we talk about inheritances.